Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Ashikin binti Kuncengkuti. My matrix number is D2020109257, and today I would like to do some introduction to demand. So, what we learn today is the definition of demand, law of demand, determinants of demand, changes in quantity demanded versus changes in demand, and the demand function. So the expectation and outcomes of this lesson is, after completing this lesson, you will be able to define what demand is and explain clearly the differences between quantity demanded and demand. And the next one is, the student will be able to define and explain the law of demand and will be able to create their own demand schedule. So first of all, what is demand? Demand defined as the different quantities of a good or services that consumers are willing and able to buy at different prices within a given time period. Demand is a price and quantity relationship. It tells the quantity of a product that will be demanded at various price levels. The next one will be the law of demand. The law of demand shows an inverse, which is negative relationship between price and quantity demanded while everything else remains the same. The higher the price of a product, the lower the quantity of demanded of a product. Quantity demanded of a good increase in a given time period at its price fall. It is called ceteris paribus. Next will be the demand schedule. In economics, a market demand schedule is a distribution of a quantity of a good that all consumers in a market will purchase at a given price. At any given prices, the corresponding value on the demand schedule is the sum of all consumers' quantity demanded at the price. And the next one will be the demand curve. The demand curve is a graphical representation of the relationship between the price of a good or services that the quantity demanded for a given time period. In a typical representation, the price will appear on the left vertical axis and the quantity demanded on the horizontal axis. Now, I will show you the example of demand schedule and demand curve. This is how we do it. There are a lot of factors that can show us determinants of demand: religion, price of other products, government rules and regulation, consumer incomes, taste and trends, and other factors as well. Now is changes in quantity demanded versus changes in demand. So for the quantity demanded, price changes while other factors are constant, movement along the DD curve, downwards movement, increase in the quantity demanded, upward movement, decrease in the quantity demanded. For the changes in demand occurs when there are changes in other factors but price will remain constant. Shift in the demand curve, increase in demand which is D to D1, decrease in demand which is D1 to D. So now we go on to the demand function. The demand function is a mathematical equation which expresses the demand of a product or services as a function of the price and other factors such as the prices of the substitutes and complementary goods and incomes and etc. Linear demand curve can be plotted using the following equation. QD equals to A minus BP. Q is quantity demand, A, all factors that are affecting price other than price, B, the slope of the demand curve, and P is the price of the goods. After all this stuff, I hope that you can understand well about demand. So that's all from me. Thank you.